Take a break from the season-long commitment and join us for a Friday fling as we give you the newest and hottest DFS deals, preview the DFS main slate, and take the dreadful walk of shame. Here are your hosts, Brandon and Eric.
Welcome back. This is Fantasy Fling giving you your NFL DFS DraftKings Week 15 main slate cash game pick. So first off, we have Jalen Hurts at 8,200. He has 7 games at this point, over 20 points in a week with low scoring game totals. This one projects as one of the higher ones on the slate at 48.5 points. Next, we have Zonovan Knight as running back, 5,300. He got 77% of the carries last week. With Zach Wilson back in the lineup, they're projected to lean on the run, and Detroit is across the board is not good on defense. Alvin Kamara, 6,800 versus Atlanta Falcons. They're just bad defensively across the board, and Kamara projects quite well this week. Hopefully they'll have several opportunities with turnovers from Desmond Ridder starting. Now, Jamar Chase, 8,300. He got 15 targets last week. Figures to have a lot of volume yet again this week with the Bengals being banged up at the wide receiver position. And, of course, we know how high his ceiling is, so we love Jamar Chase at 8,300 as a top wide receiver cash game play this week. Now, Chris Moore at 4,200. No Nico Collins or Brandon Cooks again this week. I gave you Moore last week. He smashed. Fire him up again this week at his volume and his price. We like his volume for cash game. Very good floor at 4,200. So Nelson Aguilar next. He is another value play this week at 3,400. Revenge game narrative. He got 10 targets last week. There's no Jacoby Myers, it's Devontae Parker this week because they're out due to injury. So hopefully he will get 10 targets again this week and smash his $3,400 value. One of the top fantasy points per dollar plays. And last week we gave you Chig at 30. Well, he was like 2,700 last week, but he ended up being one of the top fantasy points per dollar plays on the entire slate, especially at tight end. We like him again this week at 3,100. So we're running it back with him. He got 6 targets and a touchdown last week, which was 3 games in a row over 5 targets, and we will take that at tight end position. Last skill set position, we have Derrick Henry at 8,000. Chargers give up 3 points above average to the running back position. He's projected as a top owned back and has a top running back projection on the slate. So we love Henry in the flex at 8,000. And then Broncos defense at 2,700. So Arizona on the road. Colt McCoy is leading the Arizona Cardinals because Kyler Murray tore his ACL last week. Denver already has a great defense. They get a backup quarterback at home, so we love that at 2,700. That's going to do it for Week 15 picks. Please check back for next week. Good luck. Win some money.